she kept it.
So, yeah, I guess I didn't read about it in the future. I think they had a scene of it. Night, Yossef. He had a big day. He's all tuckered out. Yossef!
What, dude? I'm listening.
Who wants to start us off?
Well, thanks, Josh. Thanks for offering.
I did last. I did last time. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Spotify. Hey, Twitch.
Hey, porn.
We're gonna be talking about anime. We're gonna be talking about Chainsaw Man. You like anime? You like Chainsaw Man?
Oh my god, get the fuck on with it.
We're gonna talk about Chainsaw Man.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I was gonna do the entire podcast like this week. ASMR stream.
First episode.
Look at
this episode.
Look at my fucking pasty white face, dude. Holy shit.
Last 2 episodes.
Ghost
Chainsaw Man.
I'm the ghost of comes fast.
I'm eating a pretzel. It's pretty good.
It's the white gelato. I'm the ghost of mixed fruits come. And today we are going to be talking about Denji and Aki kicking some old man in the balls until he cries out in pain. And comes a little bit because he learns in that brief moment that he is sexually attracted to pain. You know, Josh's jersey that says big stands for big nut. Just like the big nut that led over Mitch's face. And that's why he's so creepy.
Congratulations to those who have made it this far. You have heard nothing but despair now in your future.
Is it done now?
What do you mean? Is it done now?
I don't know if you know what deafening is on Discord, but I can make it so that I can't hear you. So I've been doing that for like the past 3 minutes or so.
This isn't for you. This is for the viewers.
That's right. I got revived. It's the best perk in the game.
That's cool.
We're back. Shit, I dropped it. We're good.
I will say, we've probably had a lot of shitty starts to our podcast.
This is
probably the worst one. Like, holy balls. Holy unkicked balls. But as Josh and Mitch were trying to explain, we were talking about episodes 11 and 12 of Chainsaw Man. The end. This is the end of the first season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, what a banger ending, pretty much.
It was a good ending, but it was kind of like weirdly not anonymous. That's the word I'm looking for, but weirdly like
ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yeah. Like they just kind of did like 3 little cliffhangers that didn't make any sense at the end.
Yeah, I will say it. Well, we visited Yossef, and while we were all there, we all watched it on the couch, cuddling together, you know, as bros do before we kiss each other goodnight. And like every time I thought the show was going to end, it kept going. And that happened like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, okay, it's over. No, it's over. No, it's not over yet. Still going? Oh my God. Josh is breathing really hard on my neck right now. It's making me nervous.
I mean, you were getting me all hot and bothered because you kept getting closer and closer to me when you kept getting nervous. So
yeah, because
it's an endless cycle of cuddles.
Yeah, because when you guys like tangled your feet together because you were like super anxious about the whole ball kicking thing.
The interlocked toes.
It was like the first time I got to spend any time with him
We're all coming together
all weekend
in perfect harmony.
Fucking disgusting, dude.
But does anyone even remember what happened in episode 11? That was the Aki and Ghost fight.
Yeah, psycho.
Was it the Aki? Well, it was the build up to like their build up to the whole thing where they're gonna like raid the building, and then we got introduced to the shark, the violence, the angel, the
Mhm.
spider.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Is that
Ow.
it? Is that the 4 of them?
The first thing that happened was Aki made the deal with the,
With the future devil. Yeah.
devil. Minai Psycho.
Yeah.
Stick your head in my chest.
Yeah.
And all
That's
the
how I
future
read your
devil really
future.
told us was that like it wasn't. He didn't even make a good deal with like a bad deal with Aki. He said, just let me live in your eye, no payments to use my ability. I want to be there to witness your death because it's gonna be fucking brutal. That's all it
Man,
said.
I looked in your future, dog, and your dad is gonna not only suck, but it's gonna really suck. So I want to be there for that amount of suckage. It's like,
Yeah,
wow, dude, you're a little freak.
little masochist, man.
I want you to stick your head in my tum tum and tickle me with your top knot, and you'll go get a sweet deal.
I just know, is Megan playing behind you right now?
No,
Who's Megan?
I could see stuff on the monitor.
no, it's a screensaver actually.
Dude, who the fuck's Megan?
Yeah.
Hmm.
See it?
Okay.
Dude, we can't break our virgin, like neat fucking anime characters, man. We're all single virgins, okay?
Yeah.
Right?
But I have Towel with me.
Yeah, exactly.
not.
Boom.
Shit.
Towel's
That's
not
why.
a virgin.
That's why we got the anime shirt rolling. Let's go, baby. Anime all day, every day.
What does it say?
I have
Omelet?
8 badges here. You think I'd get no bitches with this? You're wrong.
Okay, honestly,
They be
what the
fucking
fuck?
dripping as soon as they walk into the bar.
I've wanted to ask this for like the last 9 weeks. What does that shirt mean? What is that shirt for?
Big.
It's for like the not fraternity I was in college.
It's big cream. I already told you. Big nut.
Yeah.
Mm,
Big nuts, big creams.
mm.
Lots
Cream
of
on
big
the
things.
cream.
That's what it's from.
The fuck we were talking about?
Something
About
about ghosts
Chainsaw Man.
on this
Thanks, guys.
episode.
I thought we were talking about the weather.
No,
Oh.
it's gonna rain.
I didn't even look outside today. I've
Looks
just been
like
rotting
rain.
home all day.
How do you think Aki's gonna die? Do you like predictions? Trav, if you've read it already, then obviously don't say it. But
No, I don't know.
okay.
I've read ahead, but nothing
Do you-
major's happened yet.
Do you think he'll get to kill the Gun Devil, or you think he'll die to the Gun Devil?
I feel like they're gonna save that right for Denji, right?
Yeah.
Like he is the main
I-
character.
I think he's going to die right before he gets to fight the Gun Devil.
Before he gets to fight the Gun Devil.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that would make sense because then that would just give more motivation for Denji to fight the Gun Devil.
I think he's gonna die during the fight with the Gun Devil to give Denji an opening to kill it.
I can
Something like
imagine his like despair making his death even more gruesome to like play into the whole future that was seen with the future double.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll see like an opening for him, but at the cost of Denji's life, and he'll like maybe take the hit to give an opening for Denji.
So I don't know
That's a
anything
good
about
one.
his death besides what the Future Devil said. It's gonna be brutal. And there's this YouTuber I watch who goes around to like cons and talks to people, and he's like asked them random anime questions. And he asked, "What's the worst death in a manga or anime you've ever like the one that hurt you the most?" And like half of them said Aki. So
Great,
it's gonna be fucking rough. Yeah.
great. The one character I actually like in the show.
Yeah.
Not to say that I dislike anyone, but you know,
And I really like the idea of like some of my favorite like tension in writing and shows in general is when you know something, like the reader's gonna know something's gonna happen. We're just waiting for it to happen. You're like, shit, when's it gonna happen? What the fuck's gonna go on? Or like when you know something that the characters don't know,
mhm.
and you're just waiting
It builds
for them to realize
suspense.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
It's like that metaphor with the shows like a panel where this couple sitting at a table, but underneath the table there's a bomb that's lit.
Mhm.
They don't know that the bomb's there, but you know.
Mhm.
So all the suspense just builds up because you don't know what's going to happen next and if they're going to figure out about it or not. So that always keeps you at the edge of your seat. At least I tried to, but Josh just kept pulling me back in.
Can't get away from me.
You can't get away. Never.
Get over here.
No, so that's going to make me, I don't know, sad to see Aki go. Because I cried like a little bitch because I watched that Last of Us show yesterday.
I was gonna watch it.
Did you finish it?
And
It was only the first episode. I
Probably
think.
one a week.
Oh,
it was a premiere. Yeah, I was gonna watch it, and it was like 9 p.m. What was it, Eastern or some shit?
Yeah,
Or
so
was
it came out at like 8 or 7.
Yeah, I like misinterpreted it because I like unfortunately flip East and West way too often. So I'm like 9 p.m. Western. I'm not staying up till 11. Fuck that.
Mm.
So then I watched The Silent Voice instead.
Yeah,
That would make you cry too. So.
I was
Yeah.
I watched it with Alan, and you know, they said they were sad and you know just kind of a stone face. I had literal tears going down my face, and I was like, that made me really sad.
Yeah.
If you don't know The Last of Us, then you know.
Is it like accurate to the game?
Yeah, it's not like 1-to-1. They include stuff that wasn't in the game, but
so the beginning of the game is episode 1.
Yeah,
more or less.
Roughly. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I will understand what make you cry then.
Is there an expected number of episodes for that series?
HBO normally does 10.
So I'm trying to kind of like space it out. Will it also include Last of Us 2?
God, I hope not.
Probably season 2.
I'll say that's gonna like make it like a lot more packed per episode if they're actually trying to encompass the whole thing.
No, I think that would maybe be in a different season, if anything.
I see. I'm glad
Speaking of-
glad Alan liked it. Hopefully he watches the rest with you.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, if I stop crying like a little bitch. No, but speaking of good shows,
Speaking of duration, do we know how many seasons there are going to be of?
was Josh just
this
lagging there,
anime?
or am I just lagging in real life?
I think you're having a stroke.
Chainsaw Man, how many seasons do we know?
It's not going to be a lot because all the manga that Trav, you have what, like 15 volumes, I think, right?
12.
12. That's the entirety of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, and it
It's
seems like
12
right
volumes.
now, if I had to guess, we're like in volume 5.
Yeah, so we only got like probably 2 seasons left until this
Mhm.
story is wrapped up.
Okay.
But then there's like there's like Denji's story, and then there's another like Chainsaw Man part 2 where it's a different character, and like I think it's like in the future or something. I don't know,
Gotcha.
but so
Cool.
It's like Boruto, you know?
Yeah, Denji and Makima's offspring.
Ugh, dude, speaking of Makima, she scares the literal shit out of me. She
what
is.
the fuck did she do to that guy?
Dude just got a
Which
nosebleed and died.
Yeah, haven't you
it's just
seen
like-
the whole thing in anime when a guy looks at a girl and he gets the hots and then he just gets a nosebleed? That's what happened.
Yeah,
Dude, I wonder if that was the inspiration for it, though. It's actually kind of clever. The normal, like, you see a hot girl and then you start bleeding from your nose and like shoot off.
Yeah.
But instead, in
Maybe-
Chainsaw Man, you bleed from your nose, you die.
Yeah. Well, maybe they like see her in their final moments. They like see her, and then they get all like hot and bothered. But then she just fucking kills them.
that's the way I want to go.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Better than just getting a heart attack.
Better than just imploding.
Yeah, no,
But like that's
getting
the thing
like
I was
all contorted and shit, dude.
that's the
Those
thing I was
like
gonna say, though.
deaths like freak me out in shows.
That's what I was confused about though, because like it's like before she had to say the name and kill the random dudes, but this time she was just like, "You're dead, bitch."
Yeah. So do you think it's the same devil now? Because before you thought it was the same
All
devil,
the
the way she
control,
like got out of the train and then killing those people.
This bitch is crazy. I think she is a devil. I don't think she's a human. I think she is a devil
Yeah, I don't know.
because I don't know. I think because like the angel devil looks like a human and they're a devil.
Yeah.
So would like this whatever division, what like special force, whatever, would they let like a devil be in Makima's rank,
I think
like
she's
whatever rank she is?
secret. I don't think they know she's a devil. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think she's secretly a devil. I don't know. She just I don't trust her, and she's pulling strings behind the scenes that I don't like. I don't like her at all.
Yeah.
That one coach guy knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, how do you make a more threatening character when they're just like casually talking to the mafia, or was it the Yakuza leader?
Yeah, Yakuza.
Yakuza, and she just like giving all these demands, and the guy's like, "Yo, you don't know how politics work here, man. You know, we'll keep the other threats out of the country, but you got to know your place." And then she's like, "Well, let me sweeten the deal." Puts a fucking paper bag on the table. Oh yeah, this is yours and all yours loved ones. One of their eyes. And he opens the bag and there's just a bunch of eyeballs in there. It's like, like, I'm surprised no one tried to fact check her. Like, does our daughter still have her eye? No, some crazy bitch just rolled up and ripped it out. Cool.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
like,
she's not playing around. She's
Yeah,
not playing
and it's
around,
just like,
fam.
if you do what I tell you, or if you help me, we'll return them where they belong. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're just gonna just right back?
Hey,
No,
bro.
just gonna give him back to him like, good luck.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Here you go.
Bro. Naruto,
Damn.
you just put your hand over an eye and automatically it's healed, right?
You just walk up to someone's eye and just fucking bloop.
Yeah, you just,
That's how you do eye
you just
transplant.
need
Great, dude.
you just need the 5 sage fucking chakra, BS with all the balls.
Yeah, make it it's like to rip someone's eye out and then put it in your eye socket. It's like fucking changing a light bulb, dude.
Yeah, no, Makima's evil. Makima's evil, and like Josh said, the one dude with the scar on his face knows it. But he's like, I don't care. You're protecting humanity. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, that's all he cares about is her interest in humanity.
Mhm.
If as long as she's on humanity's side, he doesn't consider her like a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he does, or if she does things for good reasons.
The ends justifying the means.
Mm-hmm.
Necessary evil, as the one dude tried to argue that he was.
Mm. Mm.
And then I think that after that's when we start to see the other devils and the
Fiends.
Yeah.
Special division.
The other cool peeps who do cool shit.
with the
And
zombies.
Trav's favorite, the spider one.
Bro, Aki's just rocking around with 4 fiends and 2 devils, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rolls up.
The only other
Well, and-
human is the girl with the knife,
Kobane.
right?
Yeah,
That's it.
Kobane,
Mm-hmm.
whatever her name is.
Which we still don't know what her power is.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like whatever thing she has like takes control of her, because it seems like she snaps back as soon as she's in like a good position. But no, I don't like that spider one. Ew.
What did they say about that one? Because the angel devil, because the spider one isn't a fiend, the spider one is a devil, but the angel devil, they were like, they're on humanity's side, like they want to help the humans. That's why they're not attacking us. Why is the spider devil not killing the devils and stuff? Did they say?
I feel it's safe to assume that they captured the spider devil and there's like, listen, you got 2 choices. Either die now or help us fight these other, bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
By, growing a bunch of legs and just start kicking a bunch of people. You know, she'd definitely be popular in OnlyFans. Holy shit, she'd be rolling in the dough. I'm talking about feet pics, people. Understand the market we're trying to appeal to with our Pornhub page. As Mitch alluded to at the start of this
New
episode
announcement,
of...
we are going to make the Pornhub page.
If this
Right
video
now.
reaches 2 likes, Mitch will show his butthole on that page.
Maybe.
I thought that was for our most recent upload. If that's the case, we're already there. Go ahead, Mitch.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
No, that's only on that page, not this page.
Trav, blur it. And live. Blur it live.
Ugh. No, thank you. I'm just not gonna upload it, and I'm just gonna delete everything.
The fucking violence feed is so cool though.
The violence.
Like his
With
whole gimmick,
the
plague
what's
doctor
called
mask,
Plague Master mask. Yeah.
Mhm.
and the whole gimmick where it's like he is constantly being injected with poison because he's too strong, and they're forcing him to wear that
wild.
mask. That's crazy.
Oh, so that's the
Yeah.
point of it. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
That's why he's wearing the mask. 'Cause he's
They
too
said
strong.
something like that a devil usually is weaker when they make a deal with a human, but in this case that didn't happen. Either it didn't happen or they both got stronger. Either way, they're just too fucking strong.
I think what they said though is because humans are so innately violent that the violent fiend is feeding off the humans' violence and making them stronger. So they're poisoning him to keep him like sedated.
Hopefully at some point we'll see that mask get broken or taken off. I'm sure
Like
it'll happen. It'll be awesome. Especially when they're fighting the gun devil, it's like, just let it happen. Fuck it.
Yeah, go all out.
Plus Ultra.
And the gun devil just smacks him to the side, and he's like, "No, what? I'm on your side, dude. No, what? Fuck these guys.
Fuck these humans."
Me and my homies hate the special units."
The whole raid felt a little anticlimactic.
It did. That's what. Yeah, it didn't
And,
feel like
like,
the finale.
Slightly rushed. Like they just introduced those 4 new people, devil, fiends, whatever, and we got like less than 5 minutes with them, and then all of a sudden, Aki's fighting Snake, and Snake just gets fucking just destroyed.
Bodied.
Yeah, like they would like. I'm surprised she didn't put up more of a fight. Like she just summoned the ghost devil, which was pretty cool. But I would have thought she would have.
It seems like their powers, if they eat a devil, they could just bring it back.
And
So
control
what
it,
the fuck happened to the snake then?
Well, it was just
She still
chilling.
got it.
She just didn't want to waste another fingernail, I guess.
Oh. Well, I mean, the reason the ghost devil is so easy to beat made sense, and I liked that. But I do agree with you that the entire like that's what I felt about all this entire season of Chainsaw Man. It's like it feels like we're still just getting the introduction to everything, and we haven't even started the story yet. That's kind of what it feels like. We're still just building to like the start of the actual story. Like we're getting all these character introductions. They finally have their whole squad put together. And now
even like the training sequence was very quick. Usually that lasts like, you know,
half a season.
Like a little bit, maybe an episode, maybe hell even half an episode, I don't know. But you know, we only got a couple scenes with Power and Denji fighting Scar Dude, and then Aki just gets a new devil, and now they're just super powerful now.
Super stronger. Like the 2 people that completely wiped their whole squad, now they can go face to face with. It's like okay.
I mean, we're not wasting any time in this show, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it bugs me that much, but I wish Snake Girl put up more of a fight because.
Well, but like I said though, the way they went around that and made it such an easy fight for Aki, I liked. Because he was getting his ass kicked by the ghost, and he realized, oh, sure, you know what? This is Kobane's ghost. I'm not scared of it. And then it only attacked you and saw you if you were scared of it. So he just walked right through it.
Then the ghost was like, "Bro, that's pretty based. Here, have a smoke on me."
Easy revenge.
Yeah, ease, GG, easy, fucking loser.
What was
Uninstall.
did you
Trash.
guys understand why that was written on it? Why it said easy revenge? Because I still don't understand.
Probably. I don't know how Kobane wrote it, but because she knew the ghost's weakness, and she knew that if Aki just wasn't going to be scared of it, then it would be easy revenge.
I feel like they explained it in past this whole thing because I think I read it. So I don't remember why it says for revenge, but I understand how she was able to write that down. I don't know if you want me to go into detail about it. It's kind of a minor detail.
Go for it then.
Well, that cigarette is, well, it actually shows it in the show. That was like the first and last cigarette Aki said he was going to have, but then Eye Patch took it from him because he's underage. So that entire time she had the cigarette. So she had from then to her death to write down that message. Easy revenge probably means revenge on the Gun Devil for killing Aki's family. If I had to predict or if I had to guess.
I knew that was because that was the cigarette she gave to him, and then he was like, "Man, you're so horrible for making a minor smoke." And she's like, "Oh, you're a minor? Okay, well, I'll save this for you until you get older." And she kept it.
So yeah, I guess I didn't read about it in the future. I think they had a scene of it that I read, but we already have like all the info about it.
Yeah, they had a scene in the episode too.
Yeah, so easy revenge probably just means Gun Devil, like you got this, bro. Or maybe there's some other flashback we're missing here, but I don't. I mean, is just Eye Patch part of the Ghost Devil now? Will she just always be trapped inside of the body of this Ghost Devil now, or is she now free because of Yossef?
What, dude? I'm listening.
I don't know, man. You were zonking out a little bit there.
I was like,
you ruined.
You were saying
you ruined my bit. I was gonna start playing.
Night, Yossef. He had a big day. He's all tuckered out.
Yeah.
Fucking zonked.
Zoinks.
According to the internet, it sounds like most people are going along with what you were saying, that this was like that Himeno like planned this before she died, gave it to the devil, and wanted to be a reminder to Aki of like, if you're not afraid of it, you can beat it.
That's what I thought.
But
too.
I don't know how she would have known that the snake could eat her devil and bring it back, but
well, I don't know how the fuck she could have wrote it because she fucking didn't have any arms when she died.
That too, yeah. So
I feel like that's a major ass pull to like be like, hey, I understand. I'm probably gonna die someday. Like Aki will outlive me. That's fair, but to think that Aki would fight against the ghost devil after she dies seems kind of absurd to me. I feel like that's just, it makes more sense to be like, listen, you're gonna fuck up the gun devil, man.
No. What I'm assuming
part of the training, like, hey, if something were to happen and you have to face against my devil, like, if someone has like a contract also with the ghost devil, like, this is how you beat it. Because you have
the way I'm interpreting this, I think you guys are misinterpreting what Josh said. I think what the fandom is agreeing on is that in the moment before she died to the snake devil, like in that moment, she wrote "Easy Revenge," saying, "Hey, listen," or she did it like in the afterlife. She wrote it in like the ghost, because the ghosts, they can go in between both realms or whatever. She wrote it specifically for the fight with the snake devil, not like, oh, I'm just gonna write Easy Revenge. So someday, hypothetically, maybe Aki will use this as easy. No, she wrote it specifically for him, knowing that he would go back and fight the snake devil after she died to the snake devil.
So the assumption is that she wrote it after the ghost devil got eaten, because I don't think she would have any time during that fight to write down that.
Yeah,
so I would not buy that.
When I saw that's what I thought originally. That somehow in death she wrote "Easy Revenge" on the cigarette, and like the ghost devil maybe made another contract with the ghost devil saying that, hey, give this to Aki when he's fighting you, something like that. I don't know. I don't think it really fucking matters. It was a cool scene. It was emotional, tugged on the heartstrings a little bit. So
No, we need
It
to be
doesn't
100% logical here when it comes to anime. We have to disagree on everything that comes from Reddit and the fandom. But yeah, that seems
I think she
plausible.
wrote it when she
I'm
was
sure
carrying
those.
Denji
I don't
to
know.
her bedroom.
I don't really care enough. I'm just curious, I guess.
I think she wrote it when she was carrying Denji to her bedroom.
Yeah, getting revenge for Denji kicking him in the nuts. That's our theory here at this episode podcast. We all agree, right?
So like the real recipient of that cigarette was Denji. She wrote easy revenge for her puking into his mouth, was gonna give that to him as his first smoke offering, and it would have said easy revenge.
revenge for puking in his mouth and almost R-wording him.
Exactly. That makes the most sense.
It really doesn't, but
It makes no fucking sense.
Aki defeats the ghost devil, and then the scared girl comes out of nowhere and stops the snake girl from summoning the snake. So that's an easy dub on their part.
Well, and then Aki's like, "Don't kill her." So is she alive, or did they end up killing her? Oh no,
They didn't.
She exploded. Yeah, she exploded. When they
Oh
were-
yeah, she got
around
killed
the-
by a contract
devil.
with the gun devil. Yeah.
The snake
Mhm.
killed her.
Yeah, but Makima was like, it was probably some contract with the gun devil.
Like a fail safe so that she wouldn't get captured
Mhm.
and
You seem
leak
kinda
info
close
or
to-
work with them.
To the camera there, you trying to block something? Or, you just want to... Oh, okay.
I'm stretching my back.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha. Mhm.
I too usually stretch forward to stretch my back out.
It's all the hard work, man.
What I thought that was maybe slightly interesting is that Aki obviously has to tell Knife Girl to not just like fucking slit her throat and kill her right then and there. And I wonder if like he hadn't made his contract with the Future Devil, because he can see like a couple seconds forward, if he like, because maybe he had to use that in order to see it happening and ask her to stop, or she would have moved so fast that she would have just done it, and that would have been it. I don't know. It's hard to tell because I guess we can't really see when he uses that power. We can only just assume that he's either using it selectively or it's just always kind of happening.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like it's a constant power. You you always see the future now.
Well, especially because there's no repercussions for using it either. So.
I do hope though that we get to see what I think Mitch, you were the one saying it the most, that at some point maybe he'll put on the eye patch, especially like you said, if it's like a constant thing where it's like one eye is seeing what's actively happening and the other is always looking to the future, that maybe he would wear it so that he's just seeing what's like presently happening instead of having it be like two different things. You know what I mean?
Oh, I just fucking realized that. That's so fucking. I thought it would just give him flashes of the future, but no, that's so cool. One eye's always seeing the future and one eye's always seeing the present. That's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta watch that.
Yeah, so maybe he would wear the eye patch so that
he's
not always looking to the future and he can just see what's happening right then. Because otherwise that'd be like two streams of information and it'd be fucking so disconcerting for it to always be that way.
That's fucking cool.
Wow.
I like that.
For more cool future eye gimmicks, check out Jobless Reincarnation. It has the same fucking gimmick.
So you're saying Chainsaw Man stole?
I mean, that was my first thought, but I mean, it's not really like an original thing, like your eyes see the future.
But no, your eyes seeing the future is not. But I like the idea of you're constantly seeing the future with one eye and the present with one eye, so you're always like discombobulated.
Yeah, and Jobless Reincarnation, you see like the present, but then you see like that same person, but like more opaque, but that's like their future self. So when you see through Rudis's point of view, you see like that, and then you see like a couple different, copies of that character, so you know exactly where they're going to be moving, So they actually show off the future effect in that show, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But we don't get to see that with Aki. We just kind of assume he knows exactly what's going to be happening.
See,
But that's what I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming Aki's seeing in that moment. But I guess it's safe to talk about what's the devil's name with the swords? Is it the Katana Devil or
yeah.
Katana Devil?
Cortana Devil.
Cortana. I need a weapon. A weapon in my leg to cut this bitch in half. Because that is what happened.
They foreshadowed that he had that like skill that he developed, because when we had like that ending scene with him and Scarface, and Denji was on the ground, his right pant leg was torn.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I did not notice that.
I didn't, but I'm gonna pull it up, and not that I'm questioning you, but I do want to see that.
I did see the scene when I was making the outro. It's actually in the outro. I think when he flies back, you can see his legs, his pants are torn. But no, it was cool though. He's like,
oh, you're right. Yeah, he was bare. I was wondering why he was barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
But it seemed like a kind of, I don't know if it was like a completely like even fight, like they were on the same level. It seemed like the Katana Devil was much stronger.
Above, yeah.
Denji
had to keep saying, "Can we ban that move? Can you just not do that
he always
thing
does
where you go fucking Zenitsu
the
Godspeed and just slice one of my limbs off every time?"
The dab move.
Yeah, the dab. I was gonna say.
Yeah, he was definitely stronger. Denji just outsmarted him in that.
Bro, can we talk about that one lady that was just on the train that got Denji's blood all over her? I was like, fuck, could you imagine just like, on your way to work, on your train, and fucking a dude with a katana for a head and dude for a chainsaw with a head just come and start fighting in front of you? They just come. They just come.
Don't come.
And a few episodes back when Makima was just like squishing people with the force, there was a dude who was like holding that one lady with a gun, and he was like, "Somebody help me!" And then he just imploded, and she was covered in his blood.
I just imagine being like a child and like watching some dude's like head like fucking contort around. It's like,
I need to go to therapy now.
This moment is going to stay with me the rest of my life. Yeah, there is no hope for me.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, I feel like I assume the lady, that moment was very traumatic, but at the same time, I feel like in this universe, like people just know that devils exist and shit, especially because of like the big like catastrophe that the gun devil did, and like there's probably like I feel like this special organization can't cover it all up. You know, it's kind of ridiculous to assume that.
I want a show about the normal motherfucker that is like in the Avengers level threat fights in the cities. I want a show about him where he's just like, man, I just got off a fucking overtime shift, and fucking Hulk chucks my goddamn car across the city, and the insurance didn't cover that, so now I gotta pay for this fucking shit.
Yeah, according to them, they have hero insurance, but I wasn't signed up for that.
Honestly, if you want a show like that, watch The Boys. That's like a lot of what it is. Yes. It's like about the fact that heroes are definitely imperfect and mostly just egotistical assholes. It's a great show.
Yeah, no.
But not necessarily meant for this podcast yet. Maybe someday.
The Boys is pretty good. It's a really cool take on superheroes.
Indeed. So yeah, I don't know. Bringing it back though, I think the Katana Devil was definitely leagues above in terms of skill and strength, but Denji used that training, and like Yossef pointed out, his new little skill, his little trick that we didn't get to see, and just happened to outsmart him. Something about misunderstanding your prey or something, whatever Denji said. Oh.
He's like, don't focus on. He's like, you shouldn't have focused on my head.
Yeah, he's like, you focus too much on getting the head.
No, I always like it when shows do that too, where they do like the fucking like, they both slash at each other and cross, but like it's usually like the bad guy that goes but now it's like the good guy goes like his chainsaw broke on his head, and it's like, oh cool, he lost, awesome. Now what the fuck is gonna happen? Let's go. And he's like, bitch, you thought you didn't look at my leg, And then get a cool shot with him showing off the piece on his leg, and then he's just like, what? And it's not even like, it's just bloody. It's like, oh my Lanta.
Horrible.
But yeah, no, he got better. Don't worry.
He got better just so he can get his ass, or rather his nuts kicked.
Because it turns out with like, I don't know, is the Katana Devil a fiend? Is that what we're calling him?
Yeah.
So turns out with like fiends and stuff, they have like their devil form, and then they have their normal like form. So once your devil form's defeated, they just revert back to like a human form, which don't know how that works because that motherfucker got cut in half, but whatever.
I mean, Denji also got cut in half a couple episodes ago.
I know.
Just the other way.
I know. I don't get it.
One
But, like-
hamburger, the other one went hot dog.
Yeah, well, I guess Denji does like grow like a chainsaw and stuff, so I guess it's not too outlandish. But then he chains him up, and then Aki shows up like, yo, dog, you got him? All right, HQ, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And then Denji's like, hey, bro, this is going to be a good prank. Let's go kick him in the balls. That was really your first thought? It was the first thing you thought of? In my head, I was like, do it. Do it.
Do it.
Fuck him up! Yeah, give in. Give in.
Drag him down.
Aki's like, that won't make Eye Patch feel any better, It's done. But then he's just like, all right. What do I win? He's like, you get his balls. And so then it's just an awesome just montage of them. In the show gives you so much more like time. Like they show like his underwear, and they just show them kicking. You see the impact of like his nuts, and his face had like soulless expressions. In the manga, they only have like a couple like faces of him like freaking out, like and
There's some good pictures for the thumb.
and then
right there's your timestamp.
and then
write it down.
And then it just showed like a panel of Aki and Denji like smiling because they're kicking this guy in the balls. I absolutely love that scene in
good scene.
both the show and the manga. It is fantastic because I feel like it's just showing that Aki is just bonding with Denji more, and in this line of work, the crazy ones are like the stronger ones, so Aki's not being as restricted.
Well, that's what Aki said in like episode 3. He's like, the reason he wants to protect Denji and work with Denji is because Denji's fucking crazy enough to actually go fight the Gun Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
the
maybe win.
crazier. Didn't Makima or someone else say something along those lines of like the crazier you are, the more powerful you are in this line of
I
work
thought
or
that
something?
was the
The
Scar dude.
Yeah.
It was a Scar dude. Okay.
Scar dude, yeah. I think he was talking to Makima when that was going on.
Okay.
A few people have definitely said it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it seems
also
to be the
the
shtick.
no. It was those two workers who were not a part of Special Division who dropped Aki off or whatever. Remember there was those two people in the car,
Mhm.
and he was like, I would never join you, but I'm rooting for you. I think you'll lose, but I hope you win against the Gun Devil. And he was like, just remember the crazy ones are the ones who are the strongest or whatever. He
Also,
said
take
it.
my can of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Just straight up a can of Coke. It's like,
Little
okay.
Kitty Coke.
Did he
Yeah,
smile at him before when he got back into the car?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's like a random ass thing that I thought I saw, but I don't think it makes a difference.
I know he smiled when he got the Coke. He was like, yeah, nice.
He
Caffeine.
bowed.
Nice cock.
Please give me Coke.
Fucking love that.
I have that one.
Nice cock.
Nice
Good
Coke.
job.
That's what he said.
The giant horse cock.
I was taking a sip, dude. No fair.
The giant horse cock weighs over.
Mitch, what was the
Figure it out.
statistic you shared a couple nights ago
About what?
about horses?
The giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds. Was that you?
Conch?
Yeah. That's the meme. That's the giant horse. Like it's a nature documentary about the oceans, and the dude's like, the giant horse conch weighs about 11 pounds,
Oh,
and everyone just uses it as because it sounds like the giant horse cock.
oh. Is it supposed to be conch? Like a
Yeah.
conch shell?
Same difference, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What horse facts, Yossef?
No, it's just you mispronouncing things like normal.
I don't understand this bit. I don't get this bit.
Oh,
Neither do I.
boy. Nah, Yusuf's still a little zonked out from his little kitty nap.
Yeah, I took
He's a little tired.
a mini 20-second nap.
Well, you're paying for it now.
Yeah.
But,
I
mean...
I guess all that's really left, we covered the snake girl getting eaten up as like a fail safe. And that Makima was talking to some higher up person like about that. And then the last kind of like the last story beat that we saw is that they have enough of the gun devil flesh that it's now moving towards the larger body. So they're gonna go hunt it out. I didn't see what happened. I missed. I don't know because I wasn't even looking or paying attention. I was trying to stay on base. And I'll never know because I'm gonna ask what happened. You're just gonna be like, no, nothing. I don't know.
Travis could say that.
I don't know.
He always does it.
I don't know. All I did
There you
was
go.
I just looked at Yossef and I heard like a little putt noise, and then you see him going like this.
Yeah.
And then he just started
know what
laughing,
happened?
and it made me laugh.
You
And
know
then
what
I was
happened?
thinking
I
about
don't-
that fucking cream
What happened?
TikTok I saw. And that made me laugh in the car, and it just kept escalating to me laughing more and more.
No, what happened to me is that I yawned and I choked on the air. So I was like that. And I think Trav was the only one that saw me, so I just started geeking.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Skill issue.
Yeah. Breathing diff.
I know that life. So yeah, they're gonna go hunt the gun devil, but more. They have a better lead. So season 2, stick around. It's happening.
And I'm about to spoil it all right now.
On this episode of this episode.
We also had that little thing at the end where Denji was talking to Pochka, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you can't open this door because there's
Nah,
bad
dog.
shit on that side of the door. You cannot open it." So obviously Denji's gonna open the door.
Yeah.
What do you think that
And scream
symbolizes?
Kurama.
I think he's gonna open the door, and then he's gonna become like the Chainsaw Devil, not the Chainsaw Fiend.
Like that's his inner devil,
Ooh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it would help explain why the fuck everyone's so interested in him and the Chainsaw Devil's heart. Like there must be some secret larger power that it has that Denji just hasn't unlocked yet. Otherwise, why would anyone give a shit? Or this much of a shit, I guess.
Yeah, it's just fucking chainsaws, man.
It seems like every other devil we've come across is like fucking
Scared of
better
it.
Yeah, better than the Chainsaw Devil.
Like better, but they all seem like they're scared of the Chainsaw Devil, though.
Mm-hmm. Or scared because they know that the gun devil wants it.
Yeah. The gun devil is pretty terrifying. Aside from the spider one.
Did we get like confirmation that they were in America, or were you just saying that those
I was saying
flashes looked like it
probably
was?
And I was thinking they're probably going to be in America because, America and guns, right? Yee. Can't take our freedom.
We'll take our freedom back. God bless.
Actually, no, it wouldn't make sense that it would be in America because Americans aren't scared of guns.
I think it'll still be in Japan because
Yeah.
they said that the Gun Devil was giving the guns to those people from that other episode of this episode.
The Yakuza or whatever.
Yeah, like that other family got them for like $200 from the Gun Devil or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, and they were like, "Why the hell would the devil need money?"
Hmm.
That's a weird
Yeah.
little,
We'll have to find out on the next episode of this episode related to Chainsaw Man.
which won't be for a while.
Well, was it going to be
Map is
chilling for a
busy.
while? Well, I guess.
Oh, it's the end of the season.
But I want it now.
So go read your manga. We'll wait.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to be doing that. I've already read like a little bit of ways ahead.
So tell me, does Aki die?
Not yet.
So tell me, is there chainsaws?
Not yet.
So tell me. No.
You
How much
find
does he
out
have?
the shark fiend's name, Beam.
Bean?
Fucking
Beam.
spoilers, dude.
Beam?
Beam. Yeah, like laser beam.
Fucking spoilers, man.
Weird.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Tell me
Does power
why.
change at all?
What?
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 We didn't talk about power at all.
Who
She
gives a
didn't do
shit about
anything.
power?
Yeah.
What do
She
you
just
mean?
killed zombies,
Yeah.
She took
which
a
is
whole
actually kind of
floor by
relevant
herself.
to later things.
She just did. She was like, you know what? I don't want to fight I don't want to help you fight the Katana Devil. I'm just gonna go fight zombies. And then she's like, bitch, what?
She saw an opportunity to kill stuff and eat flesh and drink blood. So she just took the opportunity to go, hog wild.
And the story writers saw an opportunity for it to be just Denji versus the Katana Devil, and they were like, yeah, let's get power out of the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, power's just kind of there most of the time, it seems. Like, she really hasn't done too much. Which, I don't know. It's making her
The
feel like the
most
Sakura of the
emotional
group.
I was
Yeah, the
about to say,
most emotional bit was when they were saving her cat and whatnot.
she literally
and then
didn't do
since then,
anything.
it's nothing.
She went for all the level 1 fucking, ads.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's starting to feel like a Sakura of the group.
Don't worry, I'll get the ads. You go for the main boss.
Sakura can't even handle the ads.
Yeah, she can.
No, she can't.
She defeated a fucking Akatsuki by herself, bro. Not by herself, but
I don't get this reference.
She had
she defeated
emotional
she defeated
support.
She defeated Shin Uchiha, bro.
Yeah. It only took 400 episodes.
That poor Uchiha. He's probably disgraced now in the afterlife. He's like, damn, you lost to her? Damn.
She
Wasn't
killed
even real Uchiha, dude.
she killed Sasori.
Yeah, brutal.
And Sasori's isn't he the art dude?
The puppet guy.
Yeah, the puppet guy.
Yeah, she killed him.
Yeah.
Up again.
Well, congratulations to you, Sakura. You've contributed more than power so far. Good. Yep. Wonder if Josh hit a meme button and then it didn't go off and he was just clapping by himself.
That was just meant to be a small little clap for her. Again, I have not watched Naruto yet, so I don't know these things. I'm just taking your word for it.
But I guess, is there any future predictions, or do we want to overall think of our thoughts on season 1 of Chainsaw Man?
Aki's gonna die, Denji's gonna die, Power's gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Let's do like a ranking score thing to help ourselves when we inevitably want to do another retrospective.
Oh, like 7.5. It was solid. It wasn't great. It wasn't good, or it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was in between.
I'd give it a 7. Yeah. I think I think the 3D animation just keeps just I don't know, just like when I was like working on the outro for like this week's episode, like you see the fight between Aki and the Ghost Devil, but then right after that scene's done, that's all 2D animated. We cut, well, for the most part with the Ghost Devil, and you cut to just Denji and the Katana Devil fighting, and it's just two 3D characters fighting each other, and it just, you can always just, you know, it just feels weird. You know, I wish we would just choose one, or if you're going to use 3D stuff, you just use it on like minor stuff. Like shows sometimes just use it for characters walking in the background.
But I say this every time we bring this up. It's because, do you know what Map is doing this season? This year, they're doing Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, One Punch Man, and then there's one other big one that I forget they're doing. It's like
okay, so
Jujutsu Kaisen. They're doing those 5. It's like, when the fuck are the animators gonna have time to breathe, man?
Well, that's just more of the, you know, direction's fault, I guess, or whoever seals the deal on all this shit. I mean, they're great IPs to get, but overall, you know, I wouldn't say the show would be an 8 because if they took out the 3D animation and made it all 2D. But I'm saying I would wouldn't have to complain about it anymore.
Yeah. I would say for me, this show is a 7, but because of the intro, it gets a 7.5.
The intro's great.
The
Yeah,
intro's so fucking good.
it's a great
The
intro.
intro, good. I like the unique outros too.
Yeah.
I didn't like all of them. I just liked that it was different in that there was a different one each end. I would probably also do a 7. The 3D animation, like, I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't think it did enough for me to dislike it, or like I didn't dislike it greatly. Like, it was fine. It was just like whatever. I'm like, oh great, another 3D fucking fight or whatever the hell was going on. I'm like, all right, whatever. I felt like I was shorted in some parts. I would love to see a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 7 for myself.
I'll give it an 8 to pull up the total average closer to 7.5. I think I have a lot of the same stuff to say. We had a lot of things that we liked between, like you all were saying, the intros an awesome bop, the outros each being unique. While, like you said, not all of them were particularly interesting, it was cool to have it be different every time. Things about Denji and other characters were either cool and relatable or just awesome to see, but I'm slowly but surely noticing the whole 3D animation versus 2D animation thing more and more, and starting to have it be that I can tell the difference, and it is kind of jarring. And just in general, like you were saying, Mitch, it feels like we've got a really good start, and it almost feels like in other anime, this is where we'd be at by the end of like episode 3 or 4, and it took us 12 to get here. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. It's just going to be weird now. I think that we've basically got either 1 or 1.5 seasons left-ish, and that's all we're going to get of Chainsaw Man at all.
I would say probably 2 seasons.
Yeah, hopefully. Not that I necessarily want to wait for a 3rd season, but hopefully they, you know, do that so that they can flesh it out more instead of trying to compact it and rush it out.
Yeah.
And I will say this about the 3D animation: it's better than Attack on Titans.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's just, it throws you off, or it just, you know, like remember what they do for like JJK, you know, the level of like detail and stuff they do in the 2D fights, and it's just jarring watching that show. Just imagine if Chainsaw Man had the same like stuff.
Yeah, it'd be.
It would look phenomenal. But
I mean, I would rather them put their B team on this show and keep their A team animating JJK. So that's what it is, man.
In terms of the outros and stuff, I mean, it's cool that they're there, but it really doesn't do anything for me, because once I get to the end of an episode, I just go next. I don't want to sit around another 2 minutes and watch nicely animated outros and listen to nice music, but I just don't care. Just have just one outro, that's fine. It's not really going to do anything score-wise for me.
Did you skip the intros as well, or did you listen to that every time?
I feel like I listened to, halfway through. I listened to it the first time, then skipped the next 5 times, but then realizing how much I liked it, I just watched it every time.
Okay.
Or at least once for my watch session.
No, if I have a rule that if an anime has a good intro, I refuse to skip it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take my 2 minutes and run. Well, minute and a half, but
Yeah, but it's that minute and a half of just complete utter serotonin straight to the brain.
It just depends like what mood I'm in. If I'm just trying to get the episodes done, like I'm just skipping whatever I can. If like I'm really feeling the show and like vibing with it, like with Full Metal Alchemist, like I listen to pretty much every intro on that one. Same with Parasite. Like there's some shows I just never skip the intro for, just because I'm like vibing with it or just in the binger with them. But no, this one I just watched it probably like 7 times total, but that's pretty much good percentage wise with all 12 episodes. But no, overall, Chainsaw Man's good. I'm excited to see the next season, but I'll probably just read the manga and know how it ends, and I'll just spoil it on a drunk night, right, guys? You excited? You excited for that little reveal? Aki dies, by the way. Spoilers.
Damn, man.
He dies. He stubs his toe and bleeds out. Predictions? Thoughts?
I thought he was too top heavy with his the knot on his head. He just lost his balance and fell down the stairs.
Yeah, what if that was the brutal way he dies? Stubs his toe and then trips down the stairs.
What if Denji gets overtaken by the chainsaw devil and he kills him?
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Could be.
We just know he's gonna die, and I'm sad because of it. The show sucks. I hate everything, and
yeah, Aki is best character.
Yeah, he's definitely the best boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's better than Puchita, but I will say one detail I want to bring up about the manga before we end things here is that every time they have like a, usually when like the show like goes on like a break or whatever, like cuts, or like a mid chapter happens in the manga, they always have like a little sketch of Puchita in the corner, and it's doing the same pose Denji had before the scene ended. So after he cut the Katana Devil in half, they had the Puchita pose just like Denji with the chainsaw coming out of its leg. So I think that's a really cool detail in the manga. No, manga's good, but
so many merch opportunities.
Yeah, the more Puchka, the better. So
yeah, you definitely get more Puchita in the manga, but not in the anime. But maybe in the future seasons we'll see more of the doggo.
Mm-hmm. But
it seems like with that we are out of things to say, and Yossef is out of energy.
His eyes open right now, dude.
he's fighting, he's fighting devils just like Denji did. But
there you go.
With that, we are going to be ending this episode of This Episode Podcast. So whoever hung out, thank you for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And we're definitely not going to try duct taping chainsaws to our limbs and try cutting stuff. But other than that, see ya.
On the next episode of This Episode, Trav, Josh, Mitch, and Yossef discuss the next 3 episodes of My Hero Academia Season 6. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. You can also listen on Spotify at This Episode Podcast. If you want to watch us live, check us out at twitch.tv/Setchery every Monday night. And as always, thank you for watching.